how to set up gradebook weights in PowerSchool or Unified Classroom. So first you need to sign in. You've got to sign in with Google, and you're going to use your Latin Gmail account. Once you've logged in, you're going to be looking at a page like this. Your classes probably won't be loaded into PowerSchool yet, but that's all right. Once they are, you'll see them up top here. So you're going to head up to your initials in the upper right hand corner and click, and you're going to choose Settings. And in here you want Traditional Grade Calculation. So it's just telling me that I haven't edited my gradebook yet. I'm going to go over to the pen to edit. And then here I can remove or add different types of gradebook categories. So I'm going to switch total points to category weighting, which is the standard way that we do grading. So you have all different kinds of categories that you can choose from. These are just 4 common categories, but I'll show you how to add other categories in a minute. So here I've got a classwork category, and let's say I might want that to be worth 20%. Now I'm going to add up here with the plus button another category. I go to category weighting. I'm going to add homework. I want this to be another 20%. Now you can see that I have not finished setting up my gradebook because although I said I wanted 20%, you can see that the percent is actually 50. Obviously that's because I'm not finished, but this is a good way to check if you've done your percentages correctly. Let's hit the plus a couple more times. And I'm going to choose category weighting again. Let's pretend that we want our major assessments to be worth 30, so leaving me another 30 for minor assessments. So this time you can see that because I've finished setting up my gradebook, the percentage I want is the same as the percentage that I've got. So here are my 4 categories, and then I would go ahead and hit save. Once you have a full course set up, you're going to actually go in and make sure that the different semesters and quarters are set up properly, but this is a basic overview for the year for how to do your category weighting. I mentioned that you might want to add some additional categories besides those 4 options you saw. In order to do that, you'd head over to the grading category on the left, and you would choose categories. Here up at the top, there's a blue button that you can click to add a category, and you can type in whatever you like. So for example, if I know I'm going to be doing a bunch of projects and I want that to be its own category, I can add a new category called projects and then select a color for it in the gradebook. You do want to try to choose a color that's not already in use because PowerSchool will shade the different assignments with those different colors. So if you choose red for classwork and for minor assessments, both will be red. It'll just be visually a little tougher to see them. So you can add any kind of description of what you mean by projects in this box that families and students can see. And you can also set up some defaults, like every time you create a project assignment, you want it to have a certain type of score, you want it to have a certain default number of points. That doesn't mean you can't change it later, but you might want to default to having projects worth 20 points if you know that they will usually be worth 20 points for you. Hit save, and you'll now have the option to use that category when you are setting up your category weights.